Hello, guys, and welcome to another episode of the Bourbon Brothers. I'm Cocktail Kevin, and I'm here with my good friend
Straight Up Kelly.
And today we're going to do something a little different. This past week's been real memorable for me. Saturday we had the Marine Corps Ball last Saturday. It was the 250th birthday of the United States Marine Corps. So we had the big Marine Corps Ball on Saturday. And then Monday, the actual birthday, November 10th, 1775, my Marine Corps came alive. So there was a little function that they had going on in Paris, Kentucky. I think I mentioned a little bit about that to you, Kelly.
Yep.
But I ended up going out there and hanging out, meeting a lot of good connection with some fellow Marines, good connection with some bourbon distillers, which I'll mention later on in the episode. And then on Tuesday, November 11th, is Veterans Day. So another big event, just a real all around been a really, really good week for me. And today, what Kelly and I decided to do was I want to bring something to the table, and I had Kelly bring something. So we'll share a little bit with you. If you don't mind, Kelly, I'm going to go first. So I brought Four Branches bourbon. So, and I think you know a little bit about them, but just to give our viewing audience a little rundown, four veterans, four service members, one Army, one Navy, one Air Force, and one Marine. These guys got together for their brotherhood, their love, their brotherhood, their connection, kind of like what we have, a brotherhood of bourbon. And they opened a distillery called Four Branches Bourbon. And I'm excited. Again, Veterans Day, I wanted to drink honorably, always drink responsibly, and never drink and drive. But I wanted to, kind of share this with you and let you get a little taste. I've popped it open. I've shared it with some fellow friends and Marines, other friends of mine that have stopped by. But I wanted to share it with you today, Kelly. And
sounds great.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, if you don't mind, give that a little pour for us. Oh, we love a good cork.
Yep.
So while Kelly's pouring those, I'll let you know that the Four Branches, again, the Army, Navy, Air Force, and Marine guys, when they got together and started doing it, they were just a couple of friends that actually talked about their love of bourbon in each other's garage, kind of like Kelly and I do here when we shoot. So I just thought it would be kind of cool to do that today. And in honor of all veterans and Veterans Day, this being Veterans Week, in my opinion, Kelly and I'll do a straight up bourbon toast for them. What do you know about Four Roses? I know you've done a little research, you said. So,
Yeah. So on the Four Branches, what we have here today, it's a blend, and it's a 4-grain unique mash bill. Which kind of sets this apart from most other distillers. I'm not sure that too many others are doing 4-grain unique mash bills.
So it goes to a whole nother grain of mash. So
exactly.
I got you.
On this bottle today, it comes in at 48% ABV, which is a 96 proof.
Oh, so right at that 100, 9500. So.
Yep. And it is bottled in Bardstown, Kentucky,
which is not far from us.
Not far from us at
we'll
all.
Hop and skip over toward the Louisville direction.
Right. And according to the Four Branches website, it states that this is a 6+ year old bourbon.
Oh, I got you.
Directly from their website. So that's kind of nice too.
Oh, so a good 6 year of aging kind of enhances the flavors. And Kelly and I, like we always like to share with our viewing audience out there, is we'll give it the nose, we'll give it the mouth, and then we'll tell you the finishing, the taste on it. Well, in honor of Veterans Day, let's give it a color first. And man, that's got a good golden color, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's like I
don't know. The camera really does justice for that. Obviously, we've got some lighting here in the studio, and we get a good feel for color. When we check it on the color meter. And then we got a flavor wheel too. So we're going to put our nose to it and see what we come up with.
Sure. So for me on the nose, I'm definitely picking up a subtle spice.
A spice,
A subtle spice to the nose. Yes, that's what I'm.
I mean, I can get
right off the bat. That's what
I'm getting spice. I'm getting some kind of burnt. I don't know what it is. It's definitely. I get the vanilla too. You know, a lot of these that Kelly and I mentioned, a lot of them. So many of them have the vanilla and the caramel, the oakiness because they set in these oak barrels. But you know, we try to pull, and Kelly's got one hell of a beak, so he's able he's able to pull out some flavors that I can never. But I'm getting almost like orange peel or something. I don't know. Anyways, let's give it a mouth.
Okay.
And we'll do a swallow.
Okay.
Ooh.
Very smooth. Immediately, I'm overcome with a really nice taste of cinnamon, mixed in with a little bit of pepper.
Are you getting pepper in that one?
I am getting a little bit. I am getting a little bit of pepper on that one.
I got you.
Very well balanced. Very well balanced.
Yeah, I would agree on the well balanced. Caramely. Again, the vanilla to the nose. I could pick up a little vanilla, and on the tongue or on the mouth, at least, I'm getting some of the caramel.
Nice caramel taste.
Yeah.
A very well balanced, smooth mouthfeel on this one.
Right.
Yeah.
Love it. Okay, as mentioned a little earlier in the episode, before we get to Kelly's bring, I want to throw a shout out. On Monday, the Marine Corps birthday, I was invited by the local Marine Corps League. They had thrown an email out, and they had mentioned Hartfield and Company, Bourbon Distillery out of Paris, Kentucky. And I hadn't heard of these guys. Two guys, Jeremy and Mike, nice set of guys. I went down and met with them. There was a lot of Marines down there. They were doing a lot of good things on that day. Obviously, it was Marine Corps birthday, the actual Marine Corps birthday. We had a cake cutting ceremony. We did a shot for veterans, which I saved a little bit at the end because I wanted to do my last shot here with you, Kelly. If you'd want to pick yours up,
Absolutely.
We'll do a shot.
Yes, sir.
For all the veterans out there who served and sacrificed, here's to you guys. Man, that's good.
Oh, yeah.
4 branches. Just out of Bardstown, Kentucky. And that came in under 100 proof. So very, very good. Back to the Hartfield guys, Hartfield and Company. So they shared with me a 9-year, a 13-year, and I think they got an 18-year, to be honest. I happened to purchase one of the 9 years. This was a Marine Corps edition for the 250th birthday of the Marines. Leather neck around the neck of the bottle. It's super, super cool. Very elegant bottle. And hopefully we're going to try to get these guys on with us here soon. And we'll go more depth into their distillery and everything about them. We're going to go do a little on-location stuff as well. So again, that's Hartfield and Company. And what Kelly and I just shared with you was the 4 branches out of Bardstown. So Kelly, what did you bring for us?
Today, I brought over a bottle of small batch Peerless.
Peerless. Okay.
And this is something that I actually have not tried yet. It's a Kentucky straight bourbon, small batch. Alcohol by volume is 54.4%. Comes in at 108 proof.
Oh, tail burner.
Yeah. This is actually distilled in Louisville, Kentucky.
Oh, I got you.
So about an hour away from Lexington. And it's interesting because when I was on their website the other day, I was trying to find some kind of an age statement, and I actually couldn't. So I went ahead and I did some additional research on the internet. And it seems like the general consensus, based on lots of other reviews and information that I read, is that this appears to be somewhere between a 5 and a 6 year age stated. Well, it's not an age stated bourbon, but somewhere between a 5 and 6 year bourbon.
Yeah.
So,
and that comes out, that's pretty good. I mean, a good age of 6 years or even 5 years is a good bourbon.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So I'm really looking forward to this. I've never had it. I've heard a lot of, I guess you could say, a lot of hype, a lot of hype about it. So I'm looking forward to giving this a try for sure.
Okay. All right. Well, I don't know a lot about Peerless, other than I've heard about them, and Peerless Distillery, but go ahead and give us a pour of that, Kelly, and we'll see how that goes.
All right.
All right. Just wanted to pick that up and give it a little color. Again, this whole week was in lieu of Veterans Day. The Four Branches, obviously. I mentioned Hartfield and Company and Peerless. Actually, peers. The word peers in any dictionary is a set of friends. So Kelly and I, being Bourbon Brothers, it only makes sense for him to bring this one out to us today. So, and I definitely appreciate it. So. But you know what? We do so many of the we do so many of the straight ups,
right?
The neats, the shots, and everything.
Yes.
With Straight Up Kelly. This could be called the Straight Up Kelly Show instead of the Cocktail Kevin Show. So I actually, I've got a few ice cubes here starting to melt on me, but I'm going to do a cocktail.
Hell yeah.
I'm going to do a cocktail. So I'm going to take Kelly straight up, and if I could, I'm going to steal this from him.
Go right ahead, brother.
Doing a shot's fine, but for a cocktail, sometimes you got to do, just a slight bit more. And I really like to blow people's minds sometimes, and I'll break out the old whiskey barrel. And this is something new that I recently learned. So if you'll see me, I'm holding a torch. And I don't know if you guys can see this on camera, but the smoke rolls down.
That is
to the bourbon.
That is absolutely as cool.
Did the camera pick up on any of that? Let me see if we could do that again. So again, I'm heating up some spice. And I'll share with Kelly what this spice is.
That is totally awesome.
And
look at that. Look at that cloud that sits perfectly on top
of the bourbon.
Sits perfectly on top.
So, and if you let it set for, a couple of minutes while we're talking, that's pretty cool. You can't take your eyes off of it. Is it not cool, Kelly?
I'm in shock, man. That's
so
awesome.
Again, and I want to give a big shout out to the Hartfield and Company guys. We were talking there. A lot of the guys were smoking cigars, and I gave up smoking years ago, but this is a different kind of smoking. And in talking with one of the guys there, I think he was the founder or one of the founders of Jason's Box.
Oh yeah.
And they do kind of it's a sacrificed veteran foundation, a 501c as you'd have it, but they help out a lot of people. Anyways, they were there for the Marine Corps birthday as honorees. Anyways, talking with some of those guys, and they were smoking the cigars, and we started talking about smoke and how smoke goes good with bourbon. There's a couple of cigar bars here in Lexington, a couple in Nicholasville.
Yes.
Jake's, I think, is a cigar bar. And again, I don't smoke. I gave up smoking, but this is a different type of smoking. And what I'm doing is I'm infusing some flavored bark into the actual bourbon. So it'll change the taste of mine compared to the taste of yours.
That's the most unique thing I've seen. That is fantastic.
So what it is, I don't know if you can see in there. I'm going to show Kelly real quick. Little chips, and they've been infused. And what I've got is the chips that I actually used was actually a lemon kind of chip.
Nice.
And the reason I did that was because Cocktail Kevin is coming at you today. Not with the Dirty Dew. Well, kind of like a Dirty Dew. But this past summer, Mountain Dew come out with and I don't know if I'm allowed to be giving plugs, but they did this Summer Breeze, which is just it's a very refreshing soft drink for the kids or kiddos or whatever, unless you're trying to keep them away from caffeine. But because this is lemon berry, it's a very fruity summer mix. Even though we're in early November, it's been very warm out. I'm still doing some of the summer drinks. I'm not going to shake it up so much, but I've already infused it with the smoke, and I'm going to give it a slight little cocktail. And you can see the color on that.
Look at the color on that. That is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
So Cocktail Kevin came up with the Summer Ocean. It's what I officially named it. Mountain Dew Summer Breeze mixed with my favorite bourbon. Today I'm using Peerless or Peerful, the two peers. And so this is my cocktail. So while Kelly is going to give it a nose, I think he's still shocked at how I smoked that bourbon, baby. Nothing like Veterans Day and doing something clever, but let's see. Now mine's all lemon now.
I'm definitely picking up citrus on this. Citrus is very pronounced.
So see, and that really helps with the lemon. So I picked a citrus bourbon. Kelly's picking up a citrus in the bourbon.
Yeah.
I took a citrus infused bourbon, the Peerless. It's Kelly's getting a little citrus. I took a lemon raspberry flavored beverage.
Right.
And did my little cocktail swirl also with some lemon infused, lemon smoke infused. I mean, that was crazy, right? Did you guys see that? I'll do another one here in a minute, because I know Kelly wants to sample it. He's eyeballing this Cocktail Kevin, baby. So go ahead, put it back on your nose and tell us. So you got citrus. You picked up citrus in it.
And I'm also getting a nice spicy oak, if you will, which is very pleasant. So citrus, spicy oak is what I'm picking up right off the bat. Let's go ahead and let's see. As far as color goes, it's a nice deep.
All right, so you're on the color again. What were you saying?
So I'm getting like a brick to even like a mahogany.
Yeah, I can see a mahogany.
Yeah.
Mine, I'm getting more like a Smurf. No.
Yeah.
I've already mixed mine, so I probably shouldn't have. I should have went ahead and did a nose and a mouth with Kelly. But again, Cocktail Kevin, I wanted to do the mouth, the cocktail for all of my fans out there. Mahalo, right? All right, so tell me what you think on the mouth.
Yeah, let's give this a try. See what we have. Right off the bat, I'm getting a strong cinnamon. Balanced, but a strong cinnamon, absolutely.
See, and mine's still lemony. It's that smoke infused, though. It layered it, Kelly. It really did. It's like the smoke kind of sat right on top of that bourbon, even though it was like a lemon infused smoke for you guys out there. But it kind of like bonded that. And you're saying this was like a citrus bourbon anyways.
Right.
On the nose, it was good citrus smell. So now I've got lemon stacked upon lemon. And what did I use? Lemon berry summer breeze. So it was lemon. So this was a good cocktail. I call it my Summer Ocean. Some people may call it, Smurf something. I don't know, who knows. Smurf juice.
There we go.
We'll call it Smurf juice.
Yeah.
But so mine's good and pleasant. I mean, it's a good cocktail for me.
Yeah.
And you said on the mouth, what were you? It's just a lot of cinnamon.
It's just a lot of cinnamon forward. And it does have a nice sense of balance to it. I'm not really picking up too many other flavors, maybe a little bit of spice as well, too, I would say.
I got you.
Yeah.
Well, hey, listen, always drink responsibly, never drink and drive. I want to give a shout out again to the guys over at Hartfield & Company. It's been a great week, Veterans Week. Kelly and I are going to take a short break. We're going to do the book so we can come back and kind of tell you about our we'll give you the breakdown on the color meter, the flavor wheel, what little notes we picked up on, and then we'll judge it on how many barrels we think. Again, give us a second. We'll be right back.
We got it all down then.
Yeah. But we were talking about other stuff. Listen, we're going to do some other episodes. Hopefully I can get my editor to cut out some of that. But talking about this, where it separates it, even though you smell the smoke. And I'm not I don't smoke. I don't even like being around cigars anymore. obviously giving up cigarettes after 30 plus years of smoking, 20 plus years of smoking, however long it's been. Giving that up was a big thing for me. So I've had to put my glasses on because Kelly and I are going to go to the book here. We almost forgot. I thought we stopped recording. We were doing some crazy cut up things. I'm going to have to go back and watch and make sure we did get everything. Otherwise, we'll be doing this whole wrap again. But I'm putting my glasses on so we can kind of go to the book, give our opinion, and then we're going to take a short break and come right back to you guys. Hey, welcome back. Kelly and I have kind of done our breakdown, and I wanted just to share everything with you. So on Four Branches, Kelly and I really enjoyed that one. Again, they come out of Bardstown, Kentucky. Their own distillery, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah, right.
Okay.
Yes, correct.
750 milliliter. It's the Founder's Blend. So it was one of the first releases they had, that specific bottle that I've got. It's a 6+ year aged. Comes in price range between $70, $75 on a 96 proof. So very good. On the color wheel, we both said it's a little darker than amber, maybe a dark amber in that range.
Yeah.
And then again, I've taken my glasses off in order to read some of these. So it's very well balanced, very smooth. Yes. Kelly and I both agree on that.
Absolutely.
Again, we're reading from the Bourbon Tasting Logbook. And as we rate these, that's what Kelly and I do. And again, we'll look back here and see if it's on our scratch off, and eventually we'll have all of these revealed. And we'll share those with our fan base. So it was very well balanced, very spicy, but very well balanced. Subtle spice. It wasn't real overbearing.
Subtle spice, yes.
And caramely. I picked up the vanilla. I think you picked up the caramel and the pepper in it. So our breakdown on our final rating was 3.5 on appearance, a 4 on taste, a 4 on mouth, and our overall barrel rating was a 4 barrel on the Four Branches. Now we jump over to Peerless. Peerless comes out of the Peerless Distillery out of Louisville, Kentucky. If I'm not, that's correct.
Yes, okay. That's correct.
750 milliliter bottle, a small batch, 5 to 6 year is what Kelly's research shared with us. And it came in about $80 a bottle, $75 to $80, which in our opinion was a little high on the price point for that grade of bourbon. They claimed it was 108.8 proof. I don't know that Kelly agreed with that. My Smurf juice, or Summer's Ocean, as I like to call it, definitely doesn't agree with the 108. It blended real nice with a cocktail. But for $80, I think I could buy a $20, $30, or $40 bottle of bourbon for a cocktail and save my money. The flavor, some of the flavors that we picked up on the flavor wheel was definitely citrus, a little balance to it, nothing to write home and tell mom about. Spicy, smoky. Kelly picked up on citrus, and citrus. Again, I added the lemon infused smoke, so I added citrus to it. And I topped it off with some lemon raspberry Mountain Dew. Anyway, so the citrus, when we both smelled it, we went back and kind of smelt it and gave it both of us did, strong cinnamon overall.
It was very cinnamon forward.
And some spice, but mostly that cinnamon. So on our overall rating, we gave it a 4 on appearance. We gave it Kelly mentioned a 3.5 on taste. When I went back and tasted it, it was more of a 2.5 for me. So we changed that to a 3. Mouthfeel was a 3. And our overall barrel rating would be a 3.5 barrel. So anyways, that concludes this episode. Again, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. Always drink responsibly and never drink and drive. And thanks again to the guys out at Hartfield and Company for helping out the veterans this week. Had a really great time. And thanks for Kelly for sharing Veterans Day and that Veterans Day toast. So thanks.
Take care.